Good morning, Pioneers. Today is Friday, March 20th. My name is Maddie Patton.
And my name is Lainey Miller, and this is your Orange Juice. Interested in studying rainforest ecology while contributing to research on endangered leatherback sea turtles, join Mrs. Timmons' trip to Costa Rica in March of 2027. Earn college credit in community service hours while collecting valuable data for global researchers. Space is limited, so stop by Mrs. Timmons' room for more information and a flyer.
Mean Girls has shows today at 7 p.m., Saturday at 7 p.m., and Sunday at 2 p.m. Tickets are $10 for students, staff, and senior citizens. $12 for adults, and Pay What You Can starts at $6. Get the best choice of seats online at Ludus. It's a great show that you won't want to miss. Now here's Natalie with a look into the recent lunch performances.
Hi, my name is Natalie Deutschendorf, and today we're going to be taking a look into the Mean Girls lunchtime performances.
I've been doing lunchtime performances since my freshman year, so this is now my fourth one. I think they're really helpful. I enjoy them. They let us get a feel of how the show might actually run, how the audience might react, which I think is really entertaining for me as in tech, because I get to watch it all happen, and it's really fun. I think the lunchtime performances definitely help, especially for when I was a freshman SpongeBob. We got a lot of people coming to our lunchtime performances. For this show in particular, I think it will have a huge crowd just based on the topic, and it takes place in a high school. So I think it'll be fun, and I also think it's more relevant to high schoolers. Our past shows haven't been quite as relevant, so this show will definitely bring a big crowd, and I can't wait to see what happens.
I have never done lunchtime performances, but I've seen them. I've watched the ones for Sweeney, Sister Act, and SpongeBob. Have been all lunch performances. I love watching them. They're super fun. They definitely pique my interest in going to shows, and I think they do with others as well. So I'm super excited to be doing one now. And I think everybody should come see the show. It's going to be awesome. I think the lunchtime performances will definitely help me to prepare for opening night. I haven't been on a stage in this aspect since 6th grade when I did Frozen. So I'm super excited to do the lunchtime performances. I think it'll help me gauge how the audience is going to react to certain things and change some things if I need to, if they're not landing right. And also just to get a sneak peek of what it's going to be like to perform for an audience. So I'm super excited.
That's all for today, Pioneers. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Natalie. Are you interested in exploring other cultures? Sign up for the 2026 Multicultural Fair. This is an opportunity open to all grades to represent a culture you love. Now here's Abby with a look into the recent trip some students took to a conference in LA.
What's up, Pioneers? I'm Abby Curry. Let's take a look into the recent trip some seniors in Mrs. Vasilius' class took to LA.
Hi, my name is Grace Quay, and I'm a senior here at Olentangy Orange. Yeah, so we were able to present during one of the breakout sessions, and my role during the presentation was to talk about designed ingenuity and agile thinking, which is something that we practice in Mrs. Vasilius' class. For example, trialectical synthesis, and I talked about how much it helped me and how much it was really fun for me and made me really connected to my learning. Yeah, it was a really valuable experience. There were so many educators and just leaders who are very inspiring in talking about the research behind why agency works and why we should actually push for these things in our current education system. And I would really recommend any person to take Mrs. Vasilius' class because her classroom is a real example of the benefits to doing these new strategies. Yeah, so what agency means is if a student has agency, it means they have control and authority over their learning. So even though the current education system is pretty traditional, but you can allow students to have agency over their learning to choose something in a project, to maybe choose what type of style they learn and prefer, or to even choose a partner.
Hello guys, my name is Ben Whitehead and I'm a senior here at Olentangy Orange. So Grace and I helped open the conference, just kind of welcoming everyone in and getting the energy going. But then for our presentation with just the other students, we presented on Vasilius' class and what she does differently that really helps us feel like teachers care. And so the big part that I talked about was the necessity of making mistakes and how in some classes mistakes aren't okay. It drops your grade and everything, but in Vasilius' class, everyone makes mistakes equally and we work together to learn from them and we laugh at our mistakes. For me, my biggest takeaway was how much educators do for us behind the scenes. We had lots of people from the district there, and the amount of hours that they poured in and the amount of detail they think about every little change, like flex period and what days to do it and how long to do it and what periods to do it between. it's amazing how much they care. Just a big shout out to Mrs. Vasilius and Mrs. Ellis for letting us get there and helping us get there.
That's all for today, Pioneers. Thanks for watching. Back to the desk.
Thanks, Abby. Are you a senior looking for a summer job? Olentangy Schools is looking for 18-year-olds, graduating seniors, to join our custodial team for the summer. Hours are Monday through Thursday, 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. and pays $18.30 an hour. That's potentially up to $732 per week, almost $3,000 per month, and up to $11,500 for the summer. Stop by Student Services or the main office to scan a QR code for more information.
Are you interested in growing as a leader and making a positive impact in your school and community? Students entering grades 10 and 11 are invited to apply for the Olentangy chapter of the Ohio Association of Student Leaders. OASL offers year-round leadership development opportunities where you can serve, connect, and inspire alongside other student leaders from across Ohio. Applications are due March 27th. Check Schoology for more information. Now here's Olivia with your sports update.
Thanks. Last night, girls lacrosse took a tough loss against Hilliard Darby. The Juice's very own senior Olivia Roop dominated the draw circle. Senior Elizabeth Brombacher and freshman Ella Reed scored for the Pioneers. This Saturday, boys and girls lacrosse play. The girls will travel to Gahanna Lincoln and the boys will play at home against Hoover. Go Nears! The boys volleyball team started their season off strong last night with a 3-1 win at home. Junior Ethan Dunsweiler led the first row with 13 kills and a .423 hitting percentage. Their next match is on March 23rd at 7 p.m. at home against Dublin Kaufman. That's all from me. Now back to the desk.
That's all for today, Pioneers. Make sure to follow us on all our socials at OHS Juice and tune to our live radio station, WPOP The Pulp. For The Juice, I'm Maddie Patton.
And I'm Lainey Miller. Remember to stay juicy, Pioneers, and please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.